Good day, people, and welcome once again to another episode of Meg's English Telly. This is Meg, your English coach. I told you last time that whether you like it or not, I am going to talk about another episode of Philippinisms today. So don't worry guys, this is going to be the third and the last installment for this series. Our first word for today is rugby. Rugby in Filipino refers to rubber cement, from the Rugby brand of contact cement that's popular in the Philippines. And unfortunately, this brand and this particular glue is abused by the poor as glue sniffer. But on the other hand, when we say rugby in English, this is a sport also known as the American football. So now let's move on to number 2. The second word on our list is sign pen. In Filipino, sign pen is similar to a technical pen used for signing documents. This is also from the brand Pentel Sign Pen. Alright. Okay, however, in the English language, the sign pen that we know in Filipino is called a technical pen. Okay, I repeat, it's called a technical pen. Okay, now let's move on to the third word on our list. The word slang. Okay, in Filipino, this may refer to strong foreign accent or pronunciation, often implying that someone is hard to understand or that an American accent is used by the speaker. I can't understand what you're saying, it's too slang. Okay, that's how we often refer to it. It's an intonation or a kind of pronunciation or accent that's really difficult for us Filipinos to understand. Conversely, in the English language, when we say slang, it refers to a kind of informal language. Okay, so let's move on this time to number 4. Fourth on our list is slippers. Okay, so in Filipino, when we say slippers, ito yung tsinelas na ginagamit natin sa beach. So ito yung sa English is tinatawag nating flip-flops, like the Havaianas, alright? So those are flip-flops. But in the Philippines, we often refer to it as slippers. Okay, when we say slippers in English, this is a kind of indoor shoe that slips easily on and off your foot. Okay, but however, this is not really what it looks like. So let me show you a picture of what slippers are. Alright, so those are slippers. Okay, so remember this other thing, this one in the picture, is called flip-flops. Alright? Let's look at this time at our fifth expression. Step in. So in the Philippines, when we say step in, so it also refers to this very stylish lady sandals minus the strap. Okay, so that's a step in. Okay, so it's similar to the slipper type of thing, but it's an open toe. Alright, so again, this is a stylish lady sandals minus the strap. Alright, so it doesn't have a strap on the back. Okay, so that's what we mean by step in the Filipino context. Okay, however, in English, when we say step in, this is a phrasal verb. Okay, which means to intervene. In our own words, makialam. Let's say, for example, pinakiusapan ka to step in. Okay, meaning to say you were asked by someone to intervene. Alright? So let's proceed now to the sixth expression. Okay, so sixth on our list is the word stowaway. Okay, so in the Philippines, this is what we call the stokwa, or the runaway from home. Okay, so, or naranasan nyo bang mag-stow away nung kabataan nyo? Okay, so, ako? Secret. Okay, so, in English, when you say stow away, medyo complicated yung meaning niya. So, nung una kasi, maraming mga fugitives na tumatakas, right? So, ito yung tinatawag nilang stow away. So, in English, it means to conceal oneself on a ship. Nagtago ka sa ship or sa barko. Or kaya sa eroplano or an aircraft or other passenger vehicle in order to travel secretly or without paying the fare. Alright? So yun ang tunay na meaning ng stowaway, not run from home. Okay, so this time, let's take a look at the seventh expression. So seventh on our list is subdivision. Alright, so sa Filipino, when we say subdivision, it's a community surrounded by a fence and has one or several entrance and exit points. So ito yung sinasabi nila na, uy, mayaman yan, nakatira yan sa subdivision. Okay, however, in the American or in the English context, they don't refer to it as subdivision. Sometimes they call it a village if it's like, you know, for common people. But when we say subdivision here, or what we call the exclusive subdivision, in the English context, they call it a gated community. Okay, so once again, gated community. Or my rich friend, okay, lives in a gated community. Okay, so let's try the eighth expression. Okay, eighth on our list is the word toga. Toga in English, toga sa Filipino. So in the Philippines, when we say toga, this is a kind of graduation or commencement gown. Alright, so that is what we refer to as toga. Okay, so, but that is not what it really means. Okay, so in English, when we say toga, this is a loose, flowing outer garment worn by the citizens of ancient Rome and made of a single piece of cloth and covering the whole body apart from the right arm. Okay, so yun yung toga, that's, you know, the one we use for our graduation day. That is what we call a graduation gown. Alright, so moving on. Okay, let's try the ninth expression. Okay, ninth on our list is traffic. Okay, so Filipinos usually complain about the traffic. But in our context, when we say traffic, this is really the heavy traffic. Okay, so when we say traffic, it implies a traffic jam or heavy traffic. So usually used as an adjective referring to heavy traffic volume. Okay, but then in English, when you say traffic, whether it's heavy or light, that is actually the flow of vehicles on the streets. Alright? Okay, so traffic refers to the flow of vehicles on the street, whether it's heavy, it's jammed, or whether it's light. Alrighty? Number 10, trying hard, copycat. Alright? Okay, no, just kidding. Okay, so our 10th word or 10th expression is trying hard. In the Filipino context, when you say that someone is trying hard, it means it refers to an unsuccessful social climber. Alright? So in English, again, when you say trying hard, as literally as it is, it means you're doing your best. You're trying hard. Alright? So let's move on to the 11th expression. Thrice. Okay, well, this is not really wrong. Okay, however, it's more commonly used in the Philippines. Okay, so it means 3 times. Okay, while it is also used in other forms of English, it is much more prevalent in Philippine English. All right, so mostly it's not wrong. Okay, but usually the people who make use of this term are Filipinos. Okay, so in the British and the American English, okay, they refer to it as 3 times. Alrighty, so let's take a look at our 12th expression. So number 12 on our list is top down. Okay, what does it mean by top down? Okay, what I know about top down is that it's a kind of corporate structure. Okay, but in the Philippines, when we say top down, we refer to a car with a folding or detached roof. Okay, so that's top down for us. Okay, in English, we don't refer to it as top down, but it's called a convertible automobile. All right, let's proceed now to our 13th expression. The 13th is wash day. Yay, it's wash day. All right. In the Filipino context, so this is the time when employees can dress down. So they can dress casually when they go to work. So this is usually on a Friday. Okay, I do not know why it's called wash day. Maybe that's the time you wash your, like your suit or your office attire. All right, so it's called wash day. So it's a time your office gives you so that you can dress down. Okay, so but in English we call it, okay, a dress down day. Okay, so let's take a look at our 14th expression. The 14th on our list is Xerox. Okay, so in the Filipino context, when we say Xerox, it's a noun and it means a photocopier. But as a verb, Filipinos say it's to make a photocopy of something. Alright, so, okay, let's say for example, pa-Xerox mo nga tong document na to. So in English, we just call it a photocopier. Alright, Xerox again is a brand. Let's move on this time to our 15th expression. So 15th is freeze eyes. Okay, so hindi ako pwedeng bumili ng freeze eyes because my size is secret. Okay, so when you say freeze eyes in Filipino, this is refers to a clothing that fits all sizes. Alright? Okay, so ito yung may large kayo nito. Ay, sorry ma'am, free size lang po. Okay, so this is what we mean. This is the term we use when we are talking about something that fits all sizes. Alright? So in English, we don't call it free size, but we say one size fits all. Okay? Mahaba, no? So kaya siguro inimbento ng Pinoy yung salitang free size kasi nga mahaba masyado yung one size fits all. But I asked my Japanese students, they say it's also called free size in Japan. Alright, so at dahil last episode na natin today, I have one bonus expression, and this is contributed by Miss Joanna Sangre. Okay, shout out to Miss Joanna Sangre. Thank you for contributing this expression. Special mention to you, my friend. I miss you. Okay, so moving on. Okay, the last expression we have is USB. Okay, so in the Philippines, it's a removable data storage device that is small. Okay, however, we don't use USB to refer to that in English. In English, when we say USB, it's an acronym for Universal Serial Bus that is considered a standard for cables and connectors. Okay, so it's the type of either an outlet on your computer, or it's the endpoint of a cable and you use it to connect a device to a computer. Okay, however, the thing that we are referring to as USB is not really called a USB in English. Okay, and they're either called a flash drive or a thumb drive. Okay, so thumb drive because it's just as big as your thumb. All right, and yeah, it looks like a thumb. Okay, so you call it a thumb drive. Alrighty. Okay, so there you go, guys. Those are the last 15 expressions for our third and final episode of Philippinisms. Okay, so this time I promise you that our next topic will be more exciting and more fun. Alright, so because we are going to talk about, you know, the funny everyday mistakes that Filipinos make. Okay, and these mistakes are, you know, English expressions that we are using wrongly. So they are not Philippinisms really, but maybe yes. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, let's say for example the expression it depends, but they say it's depend. All right. Okay, or let's say for example the correct expression is it's a blessing in disguise, but some Filipinos say, well, it's a blessing in the sky. Alright, so we're going to talk about those expressions, and watch out because you might be guilty of some of them. Alright, so that's why I'd like to tackle them too. Alright, so guys, thank you so much for listening and for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot, and if you find this video informative, please click the like button, okay, and please subscribe to my channel. Also, please share this with your friends. And of course, together, let us learn, okay, the right English words and expressions. And at the same time, please hit the notification bell so that you will get notified every time I upload new videos. All right, so thank you so much, and God bless us all. See you again next time. Bye.